You should have 2 cups made, like I do here. And now I'm going to show you how to kind of attach them together in the bikini style that you saw on my Instagram. So with the same color yarn that you were using before, literally all we're going to do is make a really long chain. So we're going to start with a slip knot, and you're going to chain however many chains you need for this to wrap and to tie around your bag. So I'm gonna start with chaining 100, but obviously you'll probably need more than 100, so I would say it would be safe for you to do about 200. Okay, so once you get as many chains as you need, I'm just doing a few extra just to be safe, you can literally just tie off. So just chain up another one. I break my yarn, but definitely cut your yarn and then just pull through and tie it off. And now this our chain, I'm gonna take our 2 cups and just lay them out like this. And what you're gonna do is you're literally just going to thread this string through the bottom portion of the cup. So the chain that you just this long chain that you just made, you're going to thread it through the bottom of both cups. So I'll show you how to do that. You attach it. I like to attach it here, which is the last chain that you did on your cup right here. So I just take my hook and go like this, attach it here like that, and then every gap that I see, so like this gap here, I literally just bring it through. And then you're going to be weaving it, so bring it through there. Here's another gap here, bring it through there. Here's another gap here, bring it through this gap, and so on and so forth. And if you get to a spot where you don't see any gaps, like right here, just poke your hook through and just pick a spot. It really doesn't matter. This part doesn't have to be pretty. It's literally just weaving the chain in and out the bra cup. So that's all that is to it. And of course you can just use your fingers if you don't want to use the crochet hook, but I think it's easier using the hook, but to each his own. And that's literally all you do. And then like on the other side, the last chain right here, that will be where it stops for this one cup. And then you're going to pull through, because you're going to take your second cup and you're going to weave it through there as well. So the same string, you're just going to be weaving it, and see, I'm using my fingers for this one, weaving it through the gaps. It's kind of like sewing. It reminds me of sewing, like the motion does. And then for this one, I'll use my hook so I can actually get it through. There we go. And weave and weave. All there is to it. And then what's left is that we have to make the 2 straps, the shoulder straps. And then I use my hook for this last part, where I put it at the last stitch, and bring that through. As well, as you can see, you can make them bigger for more coverage, or you can squish them and make them smaller for less coverage. And now before we make the shoulder straps, I want to show you how to do the crisscross design. So we're also going to be making yet another chain. So go ahead and get your slip knot. And then just chain about 50 to make the chain long enough. Alright, this is 50 chains. And actually I'm thinking this isn't long enough, so I'm going to go ahead and do 70. Okay, this should be long enough. And if not, if it doesn't look long enough, you can definitely make more chains. So what we're going to do is we're going to be crisscrossing this across the top. So this should definitely be long enough. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull your cup out fully, like unscrunch it on your line, and literally pick a cup and attach it somewhere. I am going to attach mine right here, and then literally just count up, because you want it on equal sides. What I like to do is just follow it, just like that. And then let's pull this through and pull some on this side. And then you're literally just gonna crisscross it. So I like to do like tight crisscross. So just, and then whatever stitch that it's lying on, like this fell on this stitch here, you're gonna attach it here. Like that. And then, so the other one, which isn't long enough, it needs some more for this side. To make it a little more even, you are going to do the same thing. And of course, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I just think it's really cute. And then crisscross this one here. And now that I'm seeing it, my chain is a little too long, so definitely don't make yours as long as I did. Oops, did that wrong. Here we go. Aha. There we go. It's getting cute, guys. There we go. And just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. And that is how you do that. And then of course you can stretch it out. And then this is completely optional. You don't have to have the crisscrossing. This is what it will look like from the front. And you can still scrunch your cup for more coverage or less coverage. And then pull these strings. But I really wouldn't recommend tying these, just for decoration. Just leave them like that. So now that we have those two things done and our front looks like this, let's go ahead and create the straps. That is literally, sorry about the chair, that is like the easiest part of this whole entire thing. is what you're going to do is create a slip knot, and you are going to attach this to the very top chain. So find that you should have 3 double crochet, find the middle one right there, and oops, attach your yarn however you attach your yarn. This just happens to be how I do mine. And then you're going to chain as many as you need. So for the sake of this one, I'm going to do 100. I think that's a pretty safe number to do. I'm going to try to work my tail in as well. Let me see. Try to work the tail in. I hate weaving in ends, I really do. It's working thus far, which is good. You do not have to do this. I'm just being extra because I don't want to weave in all these ends. So yeah, and then just chain 100. And remember how much you chain because each side has to be the same. Then you're done with your 100. Just tie off and attach your yarn to the other strap and repeat the same process. Okay, so you should have both of your straps done. And then the last thing that you have to do is to simply weave in all of your ends, and you are done and cut. And then this is perfect for summer. Now I wouldn't recommend going swimming in this because it's acrylic yarn, and that doesn't take to water very well. If you want, you can go to Walmart and get a brand called Peaches and Cream, and they have they have cotton yarn, 100% cotton. Make this again, and then you'll be able to go swimming in it. What I like to do also for these type of ends is I like to do this. So I take the end and I like to tie a knot within the chain like this. Okay, and then you just cut very, very close to the knot. Okay, and then I literally do that to all the ends. And once you, if you have any questions about it, or if anything wasn't clear, just message me back. This video was like made specially for you. That's why. Sorry about all the background noise and such, but it's just really hard to film and have quiet time. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me and I will answer them to the best of my ability. And I still have other videos coming out soon. I have this one done, and then the one for the baby clothes done as well.